Besides in believing in facts and presenting them, what role might a library play in teaching students and adults to develop critical thinking skills for evaluating information sources as a necessary part of citizenship?
I'll take a crack at it, and Rebecca, please answer any of these that you wish to as well. I wrote about an anecdote in the book Bibliotech on this topic, which was I tried to write as much of the book as I could in libraries and use libraries as a consumer. And I was there one day at that kind of magical hour about 3 p.m. when kids stream into libraries at the end of the school day, and a bunch of school kids came in. And this was in Andover, Mass, a similar town in some ways, and the kids were starting to do their homework near me and making a lot of noise. And one of them was clearly doing science or some kind of a quantitative thing, and needed to know what terminal velocity was. And he turned to his phone and he said, "Hey Siri, what's terminal velocity?" And Siri didn't actually interpret it especially well. But what struck me was that a few feet away was a really, really well-trained librarian who could have helped him, in the process of figuring out what terminal velocity was in a way that's different, I think, than the way that Siri might give you just an answer. So in some ways, I think that it is about the way in which you might take an interest that a student has, or a young person has, and then expand the possibilities about how you might track it down, how you might engage with that information. And Sarah, please, jump in. You are the professional librarian here, but it seems to me that there's so many openings that young people will give you in libraries, or as they access it, where librarians really can be incredibly powerful teachers.
Right, I think that's true. And I think you spoke to this earlier, and how we develop and select and do our collection development. I think we play a huge role in all of that.